Hello, Pinky. Good afternoon. Hello, Pinky. Good afternoon.
Hello, teacher. Sure.
Yes, how are you?
I'm
I'm
fine.
fine. Great. Okay, what's the weather today, Pinky?
It is
It's
sunny and hot.
Wow, what did you do this morning?
I go to the English club in my school, at my school, and I study from 7:15, 7:15 to 10 a.m.
Oh, wow. Well, that's really nice because you still attend extra classes, especially
Yes,
English. Okay, so today, Pinky, we're going to continue with our vocabulary. Are you ready?
yes,
Great. Okay, but let me check if this is actually the last part that we. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so it's all about fail, pass, take, lose, miss, study, and teach. Okay, now look, listen, and repeat.
Fail an exam.
fail an exam.
Great. Have you ever failed an exam, Pinky?
I have uh, not really high score, but I still pass pass the exam.
Oh, wow, that's really good because you didn't fail at all because you passed, but not the highest score. Maybe just an average score. Are you also, were you the lowest that time?
I have many many low scores when I took an exam of science.
Ah, okay. So how do you deal with it when you got the lowest score?
I feel normal because I know I am not good at the subjects, so I don't care about it.
Very good. That's the attitude of a person who would succeed in the future. Okay, now we also have here pass an exam. So, what was the subject of the exam that you took before or that you took recently and you passed it?
I passed the exam of English and math.
Great. So, what subject are you really good at or you're better at? Good English or math?
English, math, because math I can study at the average level.
I see. I understand that one, Pinky. Okay, and next here we have take an exam. So when you take an exam, that means it is an actual situation or an exam that is ongoing. Okay, when was the last time that you took an exam, Pinky?
I took an exam uh, in the middle of May.
Wow, did you pass it?
Uh, I I joined I don't know what they call because in Vietnam we take an exam for gifted student. Uh, eighth grade. Uh, this exam the highest score is 20, and I got uh half past 12. Not
Half
really good.
past half past 12. Half past 12, so 12.5 over 30, 20.
12.5.
Yeah, 12.5. So let's see. 20 times 80%. Oh yeah, not really good. So let's say 75%. That's 15. Okay, so what was the passing score that time?
20.
20. Oh, that's a perfect score. 20 is the perfect score. 20 out of 20 is the perfect score. Because us, way back when I was in, way back when I was at your age, our passing score is 80%. So if we do 80%, then that means the passing score is 16. So when we say there are 20 items, then 16, okay, is what we call the passing score. If you got 15, that means you failed. If you got 18 or 17, that means you passed. What about if you got 16? That means you still passed. So what about the passing score in that exam, Pinky? What was the
Uh,
passing
we,
score?
we just, we don't pass any club. We just uh, take an exam because our teacher chose us to take it.
I see. I understand that one. Okay,
Fail an
thank you for
exam. Pass
sharing
an
that one.
exam.
Now here, look, listen, and repeat.
Lose.
Lose,
Great,
Miss a lesson.
miss a lesson.
great. So what is the meaning of the word lose?
It means we don't win or
That is right.
and we put something uh put something uh in a place but we don't remember it and we lose it.
That is right. Okay, so something is missing. That means we lose it. Okay, now let's make a sentence using lose. Okay, I can't lose much time at this age. What's your sentence?
Uh, I am not good at playing chess, so I lose my friend.
Very good. Okay, now next we have your missed a lesson. When you miss a lesson, that means you skip a lesson. You did not attend it. It's probably because you were late and the lesson has ended, or you just don't want to join that class. Okay, so for example, he missed a lesson yesterday because he overslept. What's your sentence?
Uh, After taking the exam and know the score, we don't have to study much, so we miss a literally lesson with my I miss a literally lesson with my friends.
Very good. Okay, what lesson did you miss? This one?
Literally,
Literary,
literally.
or maybe this one? Hold on. Like this?
I don't know how to. I miss. I don't remember how to write.
Ah, it's okay. So wait a minute because I am confused. So let's go back to your sentence. What is your sentence, Pinky? After taking an
Uh,
exam,
Me and my friend miss a literally lesson.
okay, so do you have a subject literally or no?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So here, it's like a literature subject, or that's why you call it literary subject. Yeah. Thank you for that. I understand your sentence, Pinky, and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, now listen and repeat. We have
study,
study,
very
teach,
good.
teach,
Great. Okay, so when we study something, we we allot time in doing it. Okay, we just don't take it for granted. We study because we want to learn, or we study so that we can remember the things that we just learned. Okay, now let's make a sentence using study. Example, she studies German language. What's your sentence?
uh, my friend studies a lot because she wants to go abroad.
Very good. What about you, Pinky? Do you have any plans to go abroad?
I don't think I am good enough to go abroad.
Why do you say that you're not good enough?
Because it is very hard. I have to take an IELTS exam, but I am not good at speaking and listening.
Oh, I see. Okay, actually, you're good at speaking in English, so you don't have to worry about that one. And with the listening too, you can practice with it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we
Uh,
have here next. Uh-huh.
teacher, wait a minute.
Okay, sure. Yes, Pinky, you done?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Now, next we have, oh wow, finally we're done. So this time you're going to look and complete the sentences together with the correct verb.
Um, I
So there is
hope
one
I,
exam. Uh-huh.
I hope I pass the exam and get a good mark.
Very good. What about number two?
I'm studying a lot because I don't want to fail my exam.
That's correct. Number four.
I don't want to miss my class.
That's right.
I often lost my keys.
Great.
I want you to learn how to ride a horse.
I want to learn. Great.
My dad is going to teach me how to cook.
Very good.
My brother would like to study biology at university.
Wow. Perfect, Pinky. All right. So for that, I'm going to give you this five. Oh, I don't have the 5 star, just the 3 stars instead, because I lose my 5 stars. Okay, now here, look and complete the sentences by choosing the correct option. There is one example. How often do you take exams? How about number two?
Do you ever miss your books or homework or school bag?
Very good. Do you ever miss your book, homework, or school bag? Oh, thank you for
No.
that. But the answer is, do you ever lose your book? How about number three?
What subjects does your favorite teacher teach you?
That's right. Okay, four.
Would you like to take? Would you like to learn a new sport, a new language, or a musical instrument?
Nice. Five.
It is sometimes okay to miss school.
Is it sometimes okay to miss school? That's correct. Okay, it's just that I'm not used to saying like this because I would say, is it okay to miss school sometimes? That way, it's very clear. But if we say, is it sometimes okay to miss school? I think it doesn't sound right. Okay, so in here, it's better to say, is it okay to miss school sometimes like that? Okay, what about number six, Pinky?
Do you know what degree you'd learn to you'd like to study at university?
What's your final answer?
Study.
Very good. Okay, great, Pinky, because you've got an almost perfect score. That's another 1 star for you. All right. So in here, Pinky, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you like exams?
No, I don't like.
Why not?
Uh, because is simply don't like it.
All right. Okay, just in case that there would be an upcoming exam from your school, what do you do to prepare for an exam?
I just do the homework that the teacher give gives me because that is the most important in the exam. That's all.
Anything? Very good. Okay, thank you. Well, that's actually right, Pinky. Okay, so in here, how often do you take exams from school?
I take exams. Um, I don't know because when we study after a lesson, we will take a 15-minute exam.
Wow, so it's like after you finish one lesson, then there's an upcoming quiz or exam, right?
Uh, 15-minute exam is usually uh and but and 45-minute exam is the important.
I see. Okay, so because Pinky, when we say exam, it is more formal term than a test. A test could be done in a short period of time, but an exam is can be done in a long period of time. And we do it at the end of the semester or at the end of the school year like that. For every quarter from school, we have an exam. But for a quiz, it could be 10 items, 20 items, 15 items, just to check if you've learned something from the discussion. While the exam is the summary of all the lessons that you've learned from the month of January to April. That is an exam. Okay. But for the thing that you do at school, which is after you finish one lesson and you would have something to for your teacher to test if you've learned something, then that's only a quiz, a chapter quiz or a unit quiz or a unit test like that. Okay. Now here, do you ever lose your books, homework, or anything?
I lose my pen, ruler, and many things else.
Yes. I definitely agree with the pen because the pen is the easiest thing to lose, especially when you are about to use it, right? Or
Yeah,
even the pencil, pen or pencil, yeah. Okay. Now here, what subjects what subject does your favorite teacher teach you from school?
my favorite teacher teach me math.
Very good. Okay. Now, look, would you like to learn a new sport, Pinky?
Uh, I'm learning badminton.
Very good. Okay, would you like to learn a new language? And what language would it be if you say yes?
I have learned English from I was small up to now, but I only learn English and Vietnamese.
I see. Okay, what about since you know English already? Okay, do you plan to learn new language aside from English?
Uh, I don't know.
It's all right. Okay, what about any musical instrument? Do you have any plan?
Uh, I play. I learned in I learned piano when I was in primary school, but now I don't play it anymore.
Very good. Okay, is it nice to know how to learn how to piano?
Uh, I have to uh practice a lot, and I think I am not good at piano because it is hard and very hard to remember.
I see. Okay, thank you for sharing that one, Pinky. Is it okay to miss school sometimes?
I think maybe no. It's sometimes okay after we have completed all the all the learning, all the exam. Uh, at the end of the year, we can miss school whatever we want.
That's right. Very good. Okay. Do you know? Oh, do you know what degree you'd like to study at the university when you become a college student, Pinky?
Uh, I would like to study English at university.
Very good. Okay. So, wow, well done for answering my questions. Now you've got this. Great job. So, before we proceed with our grammar, I want you to ask me at least two questions. So, be unique, be creative, ask questions that haven't been asked before.
Uh, did you want to go abroad when you were studying at university?
Say that again.
Did you want to go abroad when you were studying at university?
Um, no, I couldn't imagine. studying in a different country while I am still a student. But one thing that I could think of myself is living in a new country and working there, but studying, no.
And what language do you want to learn?
Maybe Spanish
You want
because
to
it's
go
very
to Spain?
interesting. No, I don't want to go to Spain. I just want, okay, maybe I would consider in the future going to Spain to travel, not to live and work, just to travel. Yes.
Yeah,
The reason why I want to learn Spanish, it is because the word the Spanish language is very interesting and it's quite similar to our national language. I mean there are few words in our national language that is similar to Spanish, just like the numbers uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. They are Spanish because the Philippines has been colonized before by the Spanish people, and that is why we have similar words from Spanish people.
yes.
Yes. Okay, so thank you for asking me those questions, Pinky. Now let's move on with our grammar. It's all about past simple. So in here, we use past simple to talk about the things that already happened in the past. And by stating those sentences or actions that we did in the past, of course, we use the past tense of the verb. Okay, now here we have structures to follow. First, positive and negative form. So when we say positive form, this is also known as affirmative form. We have I, he, she, it was. Okay, example. She was here yesterday. He wasn't here yesterday. So wasn't is considered a negative sentence because of the word not. Then we also
Yeah.
have here you, we, and they. Oh, Pinky, I know you know this already. So this time, let's switch. I want you to become the teacher. It doesn't mean, why am I doing this? For you to practice your speaking and for you to practice presenting something that you already learned. Because if I discuss it, you've learned it already before, right? So, yeah. Okay, so let's start with this one, Pinky. Just pretend that I don't know anything.
Uh, I, he, she, it was here yesterday. I or he or she or it wasn't here yesterday. You or we, they were here yesterday. You, we, they were were weren't here yesterday.
Okay. So how are you going to explain this one?
Uh, I, she, he, it is the in use words. Uh, wasn't is the negative forms. It means was and not. You, we, they use were and weren't. Weren't is a negative forms. It means were and not.
Very good. Okay, what about this one?
Uh, with the questions, question forms and short answer, we still use was with I, he, she, it, and we still use were with you, we, they. About the short answers, uh, with the positive, we use we said yes, uh, I, he, she, it was, uh, and Yes, they were. And the negative is no, he, she, it wasn't, and no, they words.
Very good. All right. Now, Pinky, can you make a sentence using positive form, negative form, and question form with answers?
Uh, was she playing the playing football yesterday? No, she wasn't. Mm,
Great.
were you cooking in the kitchen yesterday? Yes, I was.
Very good. Thank you for that one, Pinky. Great. Now, in here, let's look at this. We have other verbs. We have play, that is a regular verb. When we say regular verbs, we add ed at the end of them. Most of them, we add ed. But there are some cases where the regular verbs, where the spelling change.
Yeah.
Just like then. Oh no, it doesn't change, but we don't add ed since it ends in e, so we just add d immediately. Okay. And we
Yes.
also have here go. This is an example of an irregular verb. So when we say irregular verb, they are what we call special verb, where the spelling or the whole word totally change. For example, go, went, do, did. What else?
Leave
Spend,
left,
spent. What's that?
leave left.
Great job. So those are examples of irregular. Now in here, Pinky, I want you to look and explain this one again.
Uh, in the positive forms, you will they, she, it. Uh, mm, use we use those pronouns with the passive verb. We add the ending after each verb after most verb. Example, you with he, she, it played tennis yesterday. Uh, that is the regular verb. And about the irregular verb, we change it. We when we use the verb go, we said I with he, she, it went to school yesterday. And the second is the negative forms. We put didn't before the verb. Are you with a he, she, it didn't play tennis yesterday? Are you with a he, she, it didn't go to school yesterday?
Very good. Thank you for that one, Pinky. Okay, and in here we have the questions forms and short answers. When we say question forms, this is also known as interrogative sentences because we are asking a question. So of course, if we ask question that already happened in the past to clarify something, it starts with did. Did she play tennis yesterday? No, she didn't. That is a short answer saying no. Did he walk at the park last night? Yes, he did. Like that. So your short answer will depend to the noun of the question. If the question uses the pronoun they, then you can say yes, they did, no, they didn't. Okay. So now, Pinky, do you have any question about here?
No.
Great. Okay, wow, this is a lot. So this is the spelling rule. Let's do it quickly. So we have here the spelling for regular past simple verbs. For regular verbs, we mostly add ed into it. Just like play, played, what else? Uh, play, played. I can't think of other word. We have here happen,
Um,
happened, like that. We just add ed. Then in here, for the verb that ends in e, okay, we just add d immediately. Let's look at the examples in here. So if the verb ends in y, we just change y to I and add ed. Example, study, studied. Carry, carried. Okay. If the verb and the second to the last letter is a vowel, we double the consonant. Double the N and add ed. Same with prefer. The second to the last letter is E. So what are we going to double? Double the letter R, which is
yes.
consonant, and add ed. Okay, same thing. What are we going to do with the word drop?
We double the letter P and add ed.
Very good. The question is, why do we double the P?
Uh, because the O is a vowel.
That is correct. What other letters are considered vowel, Pinky?
Uh, I and U.
Very good. Actually, there are five vowels in the alphabet. A, E, I, O, U. They are all vowels. Okay, so this is what you're going to remember. So in here, we have vowel. Vowel letters, we have A, E, okay. Then we have I, that's I, O, and U. It is a picture of a boy. But I think it's gonna be hard for you if you would do it. But when we say vowel, okay, we have a. Let me do it again so that you can follow. A, E, I, okay, O, then U. You will create a picture of a man. So there are five vowels in the alphabet, and the rest of the letters are consonant. Now we have in here ending, the verb is ending a vowel plus L. Okay, so we double the L and add ed, just like travel and control. Okay, and for in here, a verb that ends in a vowel plus consonant, okay, that doesn't have any stress on the last syllable, so we just add ed immediately. Okay. But there are some verbs that we don't add ed, change y to I, or add ed, or just add d, and they are called irregular verbs. Example, oh, by the way, Pinky, it's almost time. So we'll call it a day because last time I wasn't able to say goodbye properly because it ended automatically. So this time, I will say goodbye before it ends. Do you have any question?
No,
Okay, thank you so much. You've got a great job and 4 stars. Keep up the good work, Pinky. Bye bye.
I'm ready, sir.
Bye.